Well, today's Father's Day, and as I reflect back over my childhood, I remember very little about relationship with my father. My father and mother got divorced when I was 6 years old. He remarried after a year and then took off, and I never heard from him again for 35 years. So that's another story that we don't have time for right now. But my mom remarried, and my stepfather was a good man, but we never had a father-son relationship. He was a commercial fisherman, so he was gone quite often. So I never had, the typical things of a dad out there throwing the ball with son or taking him to a ball game or being at his games. Never experienced that. So when I became a dad, things were my children were my priority right from the start. As soon as I came home from work, I start spending the rest of the evening with them until they went to bed. We didn't have a TV back then, and so those early years, I had to be kind of creative with the stories I made up and the games we played, reading the books. I just enjoyed all that stuff. And as they got older and started in junior high, I remember I didn't take a management job in the post office because I was going to be working longer hours and getting home later, where I would only have an hour or two before they would be going to bed. So I missed out on all their after school stuff, and so I didn't want to do that. So I worked a shift at 3 o'clock in the morning to 12 noon. So I was always bloodshot, and it was not the best hours somebody would want to work. But I became a room dad for my kids. I was the only guy, that it was all moms except for me. And so I was at their activities, their field trips, when they start doing sports or whatever after school. I was able to do that with Sherry. And then when they got into high school and start doing sports after school, I was able to go to their, watch them practice, go to all their games, no matter home or away. And so I was really enjoyed that. And at one particular point, all four were at the teenage years, where one was 13, one was 19. And people say, boy, the teenage years, those are really rough. Well, I really enjoyed those years with my kids. I don't know how they felt about it, about all the things, me being at all their activities and things, but I sure enjoyed it. And I felt really good about that period of time. There was no things, but boy, that was really a dark area. I enjoyed my kids. I enjoyed their teenage years. And now that they're adults, I enjoy that. I don't see them quite as often. Finally, one got married. The oldest got married last year. And so, maybe some grandchildren might be coming before I'm really, really not too old. So the other three are still not married, but, who knows what happens in the future. But anyway, I have enjoyed being a father, and this Father's Day, I just feel God has blessed me. A long time ago, He gave me instructions on how to raise the children, and especially in Deuteronomy, where it says to teach a child when they stand and when they walk and when they sit about the knowledge of God. And that was an important, factor all those years of always implementing that into things we did, the stories we told, our activities. So on this Father's Day, I hope that in the future that my kids, when they look back, they will have fond memories of me, and they won't have that emptiness that I experienced as a young person. So I hope you enjoyed this little video. Have a great day, and I hope all you followers have a great day. Bye now.